We begin with our top story tonight out of Bristol, Virginia. That's where a search for 2 armed robbery suspects led to a standoff with the SWAT team. But as officials told News Channel 11's Ashley Sharp tonight, they were given false information about where these suspects may be.
Jordan, that's right. Police were staged at a standoff in a Bristol, Virginia apartment complex, thinking 2 armed robbery suspects were holed up inside one of those apartments. But once the SWAT team busted down the door, they found no suspects in sight. These photos Saturday evening show a police standoff at an apartment complex in Bristol, Virginia. Police were searching for 2 armed robbery suspects who they believe assaulted and robbed someone at the Johnson Court Apartments, sending that victim to the hospital.
We responded and received information that at least 2 suspects, maybe more, but at least 2 suspects were inside a certain apartment here at Johnson Court.
False information given to the Bristol, Virginia Police Department led them to believe that those 2 suspects were holed up in this apartment complex, where authorities say that armed robbery took place. But as it turns out, those suspects were not inside these doors.
We tried to communicate with the suspects using a loudspeaker for some time and received no response. So the SWAT team went ahead and made entry to the apartment and found the apartment to be empty,
sending the Bristol, Virginia Police Department back to the drawing board. This standoff lasted for hours, and at that time, the SWAT team was even concerned that children were potentially inside.
We were just acting on information from the victim and witnesses. We had nothing other to go on than that.
And tonight, Bristol, Virginia police are still searching for these armed suspects and have not yet been able to identify them. Of course, we'll continue to follow this story and bring you the very latest on this search. For now, live in the studio, Ashley Sharp, News Channel 11 in your corner.